Well, hey, Dream Team. I just wanted to make a quick presentation just around the system of this is it info.com and this is it team.com. I want to remind everybody, even though we're a big community now, we are all independent business owners. We are the CEO of our own companies, of our own businesses. And so you can run as fast or as slow as you like in this business. But for Vanessa and I, we want to create an opportunity for everybody to find their pace and to be able to scale this business so that we can see incredible dreams take place. One of you. That's why we've called this the Dream Team. We want to help release dreams with people. And so to do that, a system needs to be followed and then scaled. You see, I believe there are two types of builders in this business. First are the plotters. Those are the long distance runners. And I thank God for them. And again, in this business, you run as fast or as slow as you like. It's your business. You're an independent business owner with Lifewave. We're just here to facilitate and help you in what you're called and wanting to achieve. I thank plotters because they're consistent. They know what they want and they'll do it at the pace that they want to. It may take a lot longer, but for many people, they're okay with the 3 years or 2 years or 12 months, whatever it takes to be able to see some of those dreams or those dreams come true. So there are plotters in our community. And again, there's no right or wrong. It's a choice of what each of us choose to do. But then there are those that are the sprinters. They're the ones that want to, on top of their full-time job or their other businesses, this could be another stream of income for them. And for many others, they've gone all in, like Vanessa and I did, with this company, with this business, to be able to scale it as fast as possible and to be able to reach six figures as quickly as possible. For some, they'll do that in 6 months. Vanessa and I did that in around 6 months or so. Others will take 12 months, others 18 months. Again, you go as fast or as slow as you like with this. And we'll be looking at opportunities to how to help people to get to six figures within 12 months. And again, for many, they'll do that even faster. But there are the sprinters. And with the sprinters, we want to help you with the 90-day run to get to senior director. See, the first 30 days, we want to help you to get to manager, where you sponsor 4 people, 2 people on each side of your leg. Helps you to become a manager. Then what you do is you help 2 others become managers out of those 4 and the extra that you will also sponsor. And as you help 2 others to become managers, 1 left, 1 right, you become a director. So within 60 days, you could become a director, which just unlocks the compensation plan. And then as you help those 2 managers become directors, and you actually don't need them on left and right. It's better to do that if you can, because then you'll build your leg stronger. And again, you'll keep adding managers and directors over time. But as you build 2 directors, you become senior director. And we'd love to see that 90 days if you want to be a sprinter. So I'm helping people I'm a model sort of guy, and how to help people to understand how we do this is you're either a sprinter or you're a plotter. And if you're a plotter, we'll work with you at that to go a little bit slower and take your time. And for others who want to get here fast. And so the 90-day run is really important for sprinters. 30 days manager, 30 days director, 30 days senior director. But we want to make sure you're understanding the system, because to be able to scale this, you can't help somebody else to understand something that you don't understand yourself. And so for you to be able to replicate this, you need to understand that this is it information and this is it team.com. How can you explain it to others when you don't understand it yourself? You see, the way you approach this business is the way your brand partners will approach you. So if you don't understand things, they won't understand things. If you ask 1,000 questions, all of you because they replicate what you do. If I can be honest and vulnerable, Vanessa and I were a bit lazy at the start with all of this. It really took us about 3-4 months to get our act together in learning the system. And Tessa was too kind honestly, if she had any mistake with us, it was that she didn't say to us, go and do the system, go to the websites, go and do the training, and then come back to me with your questions. Because we kept coming back to her with questions that could have been these websites. And so now for us, we've replicated that over the last 6-9 months. And now I'm realizing we are micromanaging at a certain level where we want to scale, because as we scale, other people can scale. Then it creates culture within our own group. And so we're not being rude to you when we say, hey, go back and learn the system. We're actually helping you. Because when you start to bring other brand partners on board, and as you start to build teams, what you example is what you replicate. And so do you want to micromanage or do you want to scale? Micromanage, you'll have a limitation. If you scale, there'll be no limits. And that's what we want for you. We're all choosing our own destinies in this business. It's our future. It's our choice. And so I'm going to go really briefly to show you those two systems, because we need to learn them. You need to learn them. And Vanessa and I are definitely going to start saying, until you've gone through this system and looked at these questions, we won't be able to help you until you've done that. And so this is it, info.com. This is your front end. This is the front door to your business. This is where you send everybody that's curious, wants to know more, wants to deep dive. And so look, we're on the homepage. Have you been patched yet with that X39? It has the incredible phototherapy video, which I use at the markets on replay on the TV screen as people are walking past. It's got Dr. Schmidt on there talking about the product. It's got all about the patents, the story of the X39, the case studies. It's got extra details from doctors explaining the product. It tells you how to wear it. Again, the patents that it has, and you can even download the patent. Talks about what happens within the first 6 months of you patching. Long-term results, a video on that. It gives you all of the information that we go through on our opportunity meetings. Case studies are there. Medical doctors, a whole bunch of information from medical doctors, athletes about the X39, sharing about that. Some more in-depth information from the owner, CEO, and inventor, Dr. Schmidt. The mission of X39, or Lifewave, I should say. You've got so much incredible information there. You need to know that. You need to know how to send people to that. And then at the top, you go to patents. If you want to know more about patents and studies, this will share. And by the way, on this bottom left-hand corner here, says EN for English. You can change to any language that this business is operating in, and it'll change the whole website to that language. That's how amazing this is. So we have people that are in French-speaking Quebec. We can show this to them in French. We have people in Spanish, people who are Spanish-speaking in America, and then in Southern America. We can share this whole website in that language. So I want you to realize that and remember that. So it's another question answered for a whole bunch of you. You can go into all of the patents here. Again, everything's here about the patents and the technology and what it does. I'm going fast, but this is for you to go and have a look at. Again, this is it, info.com. Then you can go, as I go back to the top, you go to testimonials. So when people ask, oh, do you have a testimony on this? Do you have a testimony on that? Yes, in our WhatsApp groups with the Rise and our engineering team, you'll be able to ask those questions. But can I ask you, come here first, have a look at them first and see about chemotherapy, hair improvement, heart, weight loss, bladder improvement, inflammation, hearing, skin issues, chronic fatigue. There's a whole bunch. And if you click on those, bladder improvement as an example, and then you click on this video, it will then take you to YouTube. And if you go to the bottom where it says share, you can click on share. Actually, I'm going to do it for you just to show you how easy this is. So if I double click on that, and then I go,
hi, I'm Rob Milks.
Share.
And I'm Rita.
Click on that, takes me to the YouTube, or you can go straight to the YouTube with this. Click on share.
Hi, I'm Rob Milks.
Text, email, Facebook.
I had a couple of challenges with recovery time, low energy, soreness.
I'm going to turn that off and move this over here. Back to Safari. Thank you. So all of the testimonies. So you could do all of that with that. So that's thisisit.info.com. Then what we do is we go to This Is It team. So thisisit.info.com is the front end of the business. Everything you're showing, it's the shop front of the business. And you need to know those details. And honestly, you can go and 2x it and understand and get a whole feel pretty quickly if you take time. So let's be honest. We are just being lazy if we don't. Vanessa and I were lazy at the start of this business. I wish we hadn't been, because I think we would have gone a lot faster if we hadn't. And it wasn't as overwhelming as I thought it was. I just, for whatever reason, was resistant. And I am teaching everyone now that you have to understand the system. Front door is This Is It, info.com. The back door of the team and all of the business side is This Is It, team.com. So let's go to home here. So this is, okay, welcome. It's got, so at the top here, you got all of these, which we're going to go through. But at the home page, you've got incredible information and videos about what This Is It team is all about, which is the American team you're having. Can I just say to you straight up, I'm going to be like, we're here for you. We love you. We believe in you. But can I just say this? If I said to you, I have $1 million sitting here on this table for you, and in 12 months' time, if you just learn this and do this business, no matter what accent, no matter what person from wherever they are around the world is doing the videos, doing the training, teaching you, would you do it? I think 99.9%, if not 100%, would say, I'll do it. This is what this has potential for. This is the type of revenue you could create if you wanted to. So let's get past accents. Let's get past cultures. Let's get past low energy, high energy, all of those excuses. I personally love high energy. I struggle with some of the more low energy type videos, but I get through them even at 2x, so I understand the information. I don't care what accent they have. I need to understand what it's all about. And that's the mindset we need to have, not, oh, it's to this or to that. And that's not how you're going to build a strong business. So can we just get past that? So therefore, all about the system. And remember, this is the #1 team in this whole business. And this business now is the #1 business in the industry. So you're in the best team in the best business, reaching and breaking all the records in the direct selling world. So you're in the best place. These guys know what they're doing. They have done it before. They're doing it again. They're raising up SPDs left, right, and center. Let's just have the mindset of learning, growing, and implementing, because the money's in the execution. Pro, patch, revisit, opportunity. Real simple system that they teach. This is just on the first page, how to go to manager. Diamond 2020 vision, which is 20 people on the left, 20 people on the right, that you write their names down and you approach them. Compensation plan from Steve himself, and a very brief and really great informative presentation on the compensation plan. So please don't ask anyone about the compensation plan till you've listened to all of the videos on the compensation plan. And then if you still don't get it, ask somebody. Onboarding. So at the top here, you go up to the top, onboarding. So you're like, I've just started. I want to learn how to onboard. Everything's here, friend. So onboarding steps to the This Is It system. Onboarding, welcome to the system. They even welcome you. How amazing is that? How to set up an enrollee placement. How to enroll a new brand partner. They teach you all these. Okay, let's just go into it real briefly. Okay, there's videos to teach you, 2 videos on how to enroll someone. That's it. You'll get it after those, well, maybe even just after 1 video, but even after those 2 videos. Enroll through the InTouch app. So the app of the company app is brilliant. It'll teach you how to download that. So even if you say, I'm not really great with computers, can I just say, if you want to be successful, you're going to have to get good with computers. You're going to have to learn how to do Zoom. Watch a few videos about Zoom. We'll help you and guide you along the way, but you got to make a choice. Do I want to be successful in this or don't I? Because no one's going to turn up if you don't learn these things just because you don't want to. They're going to turn up when you learn these things and you put the time and effort in to create a platform and an environment for them to want to know about this incredible product. Talks about upgrade kits, talks about the portal e-wallet. I mean, everything's on here on how to do the e-wallet. It's because people don't follow instructions that most of the time I've found in the last 9 months is why they have problems. How to stay compliant. If you want to make sure you're being compliant, it's right there. Ordering outside of the USA, track your order, find personally sponsored, how to do all of that, know what's on your tree, and then how to go to manager. So we shared simply, it's 2 on your left, 2 on your right. There's a whole video about it here. So, and even a download from them about how to do that. Then what's the 10-step system? So they have a 10-step system because a lot of us love models. I love models. So determine your why, set your goals, make commitments, build a list. You click on all of these. They have videos and stuff. Contact and invite, opportunity, revisit, follow up, get started on X39, cancel, upline, duplicate, 10-step program. Friend, it's all here. It's all here. X39 Zoom events. So if you want to tap into the Zoom events, the presentations outside of our own team. And again, here's the thing. We don't own anybody. You're all your own brand partners. We're just here to serve and facilitate. If there is another team that you love, like even with Misha on Mondays, Tessa's tips on Wednesdays, and you'd love to be a part of those, be a part of those as well. If there's something more that you like, jump on board with those. There's American ones here because you're going to build teams potentially all around the world. So they can jump on the UK presentation. They can jump on the Spanish-speaking American, Spanish-speaking, but by a lot of American Spanish-speaking presentation. You've got the American time zones. You've got Australia. I mean, they've done everything. Lifewave compensation plan. Here he goes, right there. He's got the video there. But wait, there's more. Mike Hernandez does it as well, who's brilliant. And then this dude, whoever he is fantastic. And then what they do is they show you as downloads, because I'm a paper person. I like visual, so a lot of you might relate to that. You could download that and you could follow it through. It explains everything there. How to get to director, comp plan Lifewave. It's all there. And then the This Is It team Facebook. I'm not going to click on that because it'll go to the Facebook. But if you're like, oh, where's the This Is It team Facebook? Click on that and it'll take you there. And then This Is It YouTube right there. It's you click on that and that's where all the videos, you'd be like, where are all the videos that they do for This Is It? There it is. This Is It YouTube. Then This Is It Advantage. And I love this. It's real good mindset stuff and helping you to understand, okay, what to do, how to do next level of building your business, creating creating momentum, how to help your download line, inspiration from the team. So building as a single parent. So there's people on there that are like, hey, this is how I've done it. Responses to the technology, how to sponsor a doctor. So if you're like, oh, I've got a friend who's a doctor, how do I do that? They've thought about that for you. Importance of personal development. Brilliant. Why Lifewave makes sense. Your tax questions answered, again, from a US perspective, but a lot of this can be extrapolated into our context. And if you are from Australia or New Zealand, I've got a great accountant that I've worked with for 15 years, straight up. I make a finder's fee whenever I refer somebody. So if it helps you, great. If not, that's fine. You already have a great accountant, but you might need to start a company or, look at your taxes with all of this, get all the write-offs because you have a brand partner in New Zealand. That's a tax expense. You put your car under your business. That's a tax expense. So many great additional, values to this company, creating the business with that. Why stay away from sharing testimonies? So they have their ways of doing things and how to do it. And then over here is these 3 bars. So the 2020 vision, that's the 20 on the left, 20 on the right. Piece of it, you can download that, print it out, and then write your people down. 90-day run to senior director. So I love that because they have videos to encourage us on how to do 90 days to senior director. Events, all the events that are coming up. All right, I don't know. Right, what happened there? Nope. Okay, let me go back. There we go. So book of the month. Shop, I think that's just the portal to buy product, which you don't need because you're a business, you're a brand partner. And then here's something cool. Downloads. All your downloads. People are like, what are the new, where are the new packages and the sign-up sheets and the new opportunity slides? Honestly, everyone that was asking that, I was like, I wonder if they've actually done the system. I wonder if they actually know and been through thisisitteam.com, because they'll know it would have been there at the downloads. You can download the opportunity slides here, goes into PowerPoint. You can delete the ones you don't like or whatever. And so everything we've got now, pretty much we use that and just add a few things in that we've felt comfortable with. There's your download for the sign-up sheet. So I just printed off 10 for the markets that I'm doing on Saturday. You got your commission sheet there. How to go to senior director slides, fast track to manager, fast track to director, fast track to senior director. All of these downloads. Spanish forms. So if you have Spanish-speaking friends or team, and remember this little button down here, you can change it to any language and it will change into that language. So this is it. Info.com is it team. So yes, you might be sick of me by now speaking, but honestly, it's not rocket science. And so it's, if we're honest, like I was honest at the beginning and still today, I'll ask myself, do I need to ask Tessa that? Or am I not going to be lazy? Am I going to go and check it out for myself? And now if I can't find it, then I'll look to somebody else to answer those questions for me. But I'm going to work hard to make sure I find it for myself, because what I don't example, I can't replicate. So if I example laziness, I'm going to have a lazy team. And honestly, do you know what that means? A lot of work for you. A lot of work for you. If you example a team of excellence, of someone who's going to learn the system, take accountability for what they're dreaming for themselves and what they're wanting to build, and then you replicate that with your team, so that as you explain this with them, send them this video, so that, because I'm doing this to help you as well, so that you don't have to do all of this, send it to them and then go, hey, have you watched it? Okay, I've watched it. Have you gone to info.com? Yes. Have you gone to thisisitteam.com? Well, go back. Go back, do the work. So, hey, you can go as fast or as slow as you like. For Vanessa and I, we're hitting a point of almost 1,000 people now, and that will start catapulting. The momentum of that will start will start growing, where it'll become 1,200, 1,500, 2,000. We can't help everybody. And I want to help those that are running the fastest, those that are a little bit overwhelmed and need help, and everyone in between that are doing the work. If people are doing the work, we are so here. But we are going to start asking people, have you done the work? Have you gone to the system? And we're going to start saying no more than yes. Because most 98% of your questions are in those two websites. We also have the Facebook, where you can ask questions to our community, and many people are happy to respond and to help you, especially when you're first starting out. Like, we are so here for you. I want you to know that, but we just want people to do the work. And the more you understand, the more empowered you are. It's just like I have 4 daughters. The more I help them to do things for themselves, even though sometimes it hurts me because I want to fix it for them, the more they're empowered to be able to be the leaders in life they're called to be. So we want to encourage you. Let's learn the systems. There's only 2 websites you need to go to. Everything is on there. And then we have backup communities and information resources with our WhatsApp and our Facebook. And that's where you can ask those extra questions, where you hear about our particular team, which is Tuesday nights, all about what we're doing with our onboarding, new brand partners onboarding at 6 till 6:45, our all team, where we do training at 6:45 to 7:30, and then the presentation at 7:30 to 8:30, depending on how long. Sometimes it's half an hour, sometimes it's up to an hour with how we do those presentations. And they're all to serve you. They're all to help you. So again, you're going to be a plotter or you're going to be a sprinter. Your choice. And we will work with you as fast or as slow as you like. But we are going to encourage you, and we are going to be pretty strong after, especially after the first month, and even during the onboarding process. Have you gone to thisisitinfo.com? Have you gone to thisisitteam.com? Because 98% of everything you need is there, and that 2% is that gap is starting to that gap is starting to close because they're adding things all the time. We want you to win. We want you to dream big dreams. We want you to fulfill big dreams. And as a team together, we want to replicate and we want to scale this so that you can build the freedom business and a freedom life that you so desire. So thank you very much for listening. And I know it's a lot of information, but again, it's just simply 2 websites and you're good. Thank you. Have a great night.